Hi, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your May Day and Beltane 2023 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out immensely because the YouTube algorithm really pays attention to that. So, thank you so very much for doing so. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what energy we need to be mindful of during this time. And if you're from the Southern Hemisphere, which I know a lot of you are, this is May 1st and Beltane. They're the halfway point between the spring equinox and the summer equinox. So for you, this is the halfway point between the fall equinox and the winter equinox. Okay, so this is called a cross quarter day, and they're so powerful and so beautiful. So let's see what energy we have to be mindful of during this time. Oh, excuse me. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading. Yeah, Sagittarius, we feel like things aren't changing, and we're kind of afraid it's always going to be this way, right? It's always going to be like this. It's never going to change. It's never going to happen, and it's just overwhelming. So just be aware that that's how we feel at times, and it hits us kind of like a brick and makes us doubt, makes us afraid, makes us overwhelmed because we want change, especially during Beltane. I mean, especially during this time, we want to feel alive, we want to connect, we want to feel whole, which I mean, I know it sounds funny because who doesn't want to feel alive and whole? But during this time, it's more so than other times. We have this need to be fulfilled and creative and embrace our personal power. This is in 9 degrees of Taurus, which just has us like smack in the middle of Taurus season and embracing, you know, our grounding, our sensuality, our femininity, our connection with the earth. There's also a sense of like feeling really like set in our ways, like we know what we know what we know. And that's fantastic because that's also very much Sagittarius energy, but it can make us feel like it's it, right? I know everything, I understand everything. Maybe not know everything because that's a bit arrogant, but like it's always going to be this way. And that just has us overwhelmed. So just be aware of that. This is also a time where our own sensualities and desires for our life starts really coming forward. And it's not just in a romantic relationship way or, personal way. It's or physical way is what I meant to say. It's in a very personal way that we want to feel sensual within our lives. We want to feel the desire for our existence. And this is a time where we're blooming, we're awakening, we're moving forward in our own power. And we don't want to miss it. We just don't want to miss it. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know, angels and spirit guides. Here we have purposeful. We want to feel purposeful. We want to feel connected. And that's going to be one of the things that drives us during this time is our purposeful connection to what we want, to what we love, to what we are creating. So if we just move kind of in the mantra of purposeful, that can be amazing for us. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Okay, so what's very interesting, Sagittarius, is that the devil energy comes up, right? And we have the Four of Wands reversed. What we had once celebrated, or what we had thought we would be celebrating, we're not celebrating. So we could have thought, oh, by this time in my life, I would have XYZ. And if we don't, we're being very, very harsh on ourselves. But we can even find things that we celebrated, things that were like milestones in our lives, we're questioning, we're looking at, we're questioning. That's just the best way to put it. And there's a sense here of not celebrating. We can also just not be celebrating ourselves. It's no big deal. I haven't achieved anything that I really wanted to achieve, or what I did achieve, that's in the past. I can only be moving forward to the present. And we're not honoring ourselves. And that can be very discouraging. The devil comes in. Now, this is strong Capricorn energy. So if we're born on the cusp of Capricorn, it's going to come through very powerfully during this time. And we can like rules, we can like order, we can like structure, we can like things just being a very certain way. So just be aware of that. And we do like rules and structure, but we like to seek and discover and find, and we don't like too many rules, and we don't like too much structure. So there is that as well. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. We're ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter, whenever it comes into a pairing, it makes things greater, right? Capricorn energy, about rules, about structure, about Saturn energy, rules, structure, work, spreadsheets, forms, this, that. It can make that greater. And we can feel like the only type of success is that which I can quantify, like absolutely see, and absolutely weigh against everybody else. And Spirit's saying there's different types of success, which I know sounds funny, but there is different types of success. There's relationship success. There's, the way that we connect with the world around us. You are successful. We are also looking at a lot of the addictions that we have, whether it be food, alcohol, sex, shopping, there we go. Anything that we take to an extreme. This is a time where Spirit's like, look at that addiction to our phones. I mean, my gosh, is it the first thing that I look up in the morning and the last thing I look at when I go to sleep? Yeah, absolutely. So here, it's like, look at what we are addicted to. And it's calling us out. It's saying it's time to stop. And with the Two of Wands, doors are opening. Doors are opening, and we're going to start to see ourselves saying, why not try? Why not go after? Why not, open up the door? And the Ace of Pentacles is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing us a gift, wealth, prosperity, success, bounty, saying plant these seeds. Plant these seeds and see how they grow. Plant these seeds and see what becomes of them. And with the Empress reverse, well, this can be like, we cannot feel creative, right? We cannot feel like we're birthing forward what we want to into the world. But we can also feel like, I don't want to take care of anything else. I don't want to have any more responsibilities put on me. I want to see what embracing my creativity without embracing responsibility is. And I don't actually know how you do that. That's like, if you figure that out, like totally tell me, leave it in the description box below, because I'd be really curious. But with the Empress reversed, I just see this as like, I don't want any more responsibilities. And so the adventures that you want to go on now, the things that you want to create and cultivate, it's like, it's for me. It's not for everybody else. And this is what this time is for you, Sagittarius. It's like, it's for me. It's not for everybody else. So this Beltane for you is astoundingly personal, astoundingly personal. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the Ace of Cups. I love this saying I just heard. And it says, you need a gallon. You need to have a gallon to fill a cup. You personally need a gallon to fill everybody else's cups. Like if you're filling one other cup. So think of how much you need if you're filling more than one cup, how many gallons you need. That's what Spirit is saying. There's also a cleansing coming in. We can feel emotionally vulnerable and overwhelmed, and things can hit us harder than they once did. Just be aware of that. Our subconscious message from Spirit is luminous reversed. We don't feel like we're shining. Spirit's like, you have to feel like you're shining, right? You have to feel luminous. Just the beauty of even seeing a lunar moth, like just embrace that beauty. Our subconscious tarot message is the Three of Pentacles. working with others. We're not going to be in this all by ourselves. We don't want to be subconsciously. We want to work and collaborate and ask and question. And even if it's just listening to other people talk on YouTube or reading books or watching movies or magazines or whatever, wherever we get our inspiration from, it's not just going to be us all by ourselves. All right. All right, Sagittarius. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Sagittarius. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all, and God bless. Bye.